Hey guys, it's Urban here and welcome back to World of Tanks, and today I'm reviewing the Tier 7 American tank destroyer, the T25 Chew. This is one of my favorite Tier 7 tank destroyers, although it's not really my favorite because that one has been taken by the Su-100M1. I do not have the Su-100M1, but still. In my opinion, it was better because it had a better damage gun and it reloaded quickly. So, yeah. But it's still a great tank destroyer, although many people consider it being one of the worst tier 7 tank destroyers. Now I say that it's one of the best I've ever played because I'd never really played any of those very good tank destroyers. Well, I did, the Su-152, but the Su-152 is very fun to play, yes. Just the T25 has something that makes you trust it. It just whenever you aim, it goes where you aim it. It's just so accurate. It always does what you want it to do. Which means that you can very well trust the tank, and that's why I like it. It doesn't troll you, it always does what it was supposed to do. So let's just check a look. Check a look. Seriously, take a look at the firepower first. See, it has a choice of two 90mm guns, and the stock 90mm gun is not bad. It's the same as on the Hellcat, 160 pen, um, very good DPM, decent alpha damage obviously for 90mm gun. Okay dispersion, not the best, but okay. Very good aiming time and, well, you know. Okay, now when you look at the stats of these two guns, the upgraded one only has 10 more millimeters of penetration, but then again, if I'm honest, I do feel when I play it that it is much more accurate and it aims faster, plus the balloon that you aim with is smaller. So yeah, well at least I think that. Not really sure, but I think so. And yes, this is not the last video of this year. I'm going to make a review this year, but yeah, this is second to last video. But I just thought I'm going to make it a tank review of this. I wanted to make a tank review of the SU-100 101, but the replay that I got was, well, it didn't want to show it anymore. So that's a bit of a pity. Now you can see that it's, as I said, everything looks the same, but seriously, in my opinion, it isn't the same. The turret's stock is pretty shit, upgraded, it isn't better. Well, they're both the same, except that the second one has more weight and that's it. It has this thing on top, which is useful. It is useful because usually people think that whenever you go over the ridge and you can't shoot them, but they can see that top. They think that they can pan it, but they can't. That thing, whenever you hit this top thing, it will never penetrate. It will just do no damage because it's really not the part of the tank. It will just do no damage whatsoever, or let's just say it will bounce. The gun management is also very good because it is very bouncy, however, the turret, everything else is just shit. The armor in the front is also crap at 76mm at the front, 50 at the side, and 38 at the rear. Americans are very not good at arming their tank at the rear, so yeah. That is a problem. When we come to our mobility, that is a different story. You see, this tank is quite sluggish with the stock engine. And the stock engine is 560 horsepower engine, which doesn't make it go very fast. It makes it go about 35, but when it goes uphill, it very struggles. When you get the 704 horsepower engine, however, this thing really starts to move and gets to the top speed of 56 kilometers an hour, which is very good. Honestly, when I first got this tank, I didn't think it was gonna be that mobile, but just when I get the engine, that is when this thing is really, really mobile. It weighs 45 tons, which is quite surprising for a tank that doesn't really look that big, especially for a tank that doesn't have that much armor. Let's just compare it to a KV-85. Okay, so KV-85 has 45.8 tons, and let's just KV-85 has what? Much better armor. So how does this thing weigh 45 tons? I have no idea. Top speed 56 kilometers an hour, very good. 15 kilometers an hour backward speed, it could be better. Traverse speed is very good. And, well, since it's a tank story with a turret, it doesn't really traverse the turret that fantastically. 18.77, but still, it is okay considering that it is a tank destroyer with a turret. It is better than not to have a turret. So it has a 6.6 second reload, at least mine has that. 9 rate of fire. By the way, stock says 7.79, but I have 9, so that's very good. 10 degrees of gun depression, fantastic. This thing on the ridge lines is just fantastic. 1.63 aiming time, really good. 0.35 accuracy, also very good. And 2000 damage per minute. Well, over 2000. Concealment is alright. I don't really know how these numbers work really, but all I do know is that the T25 has about 50 of that. Let's just put it into the perspective. W132, my light tank, has 28.4. And that's pretty good. E25 has 50, and that kind of shows you why that thing is almost unspottable. So, yeah, this thing 15.1, it is considerably good if you compare it to a Conway or especially the FE4005. But yeah, spotting, considering that it is a 7, 380 view range is not that bad, but it will never be a case that an enemy will spot you first, as long as you're in a bush or something, but I never found a problem that somebody spotted me first, unless it was a light tank, of course, before I spotted them, so that's not really a bad thing. Signal range, we really don't love to talk about that, because signal range is nobody's business. So, I came through the stats, now let's see how this thing performs in a battle. Now, I do not have the best battle I ever had, because that was a defeat, as usual. Whenever you do good, it gets a defeat, isn't it? It's just really weird. And, yeah. However, I do have another replay which is very close to that, but it was a victory, so yeah, let's just show you that. So let's see how this thing performs in a battle. Alright, here we are in the map called Fire Salient. How do you pronounce that? Salient or silent? Probably salient. But yeah, I'm platooned up with Uber92. One of my friends that recently started playing World of Tanks, who has just bought an E25. I kind of hate him for that. I pretty much hate anybody who has an E25. But yeah. Obviously he's a new player, so he needed something OP to get him moving. So, well, let's just see. Now, one thing that I have noticed that the Panzer 3-4 got side skirts and different turrets, so that's probably a buff. This patch that HD modeling looks pretty nice. Might reconsider buying it back, so well, we'll see. Ammo loadout on this tank is not bad at 38 AP rounds and 9 high explosive rounds. I do have too much high explosive rounds, I do know that, but I never ran out of any of them, so it's not really a problem with that. But they do come handy when somebody is hold down and think that they will just bounce things, because high explosive can be useful for that. Cromwell, on the other hand, that guy is dead. Uber92 is using its 50 camo rating on the E25 just to stay hidden all the time. And this is why I like this tank, because usually heavy tanks go here, but this thing performs pretty well, because it has 10 degrees of gun depression, it can do very well. But that doesn't really matter because I don't think I will ever be spotted. Actually, I might be, but I'm not really sure because I haven't been watching this replay. But hey, something that I have noticed is that another T25 who is stock, is sitting down there. But yeah, I mean, he's stock. I would probably still consider going up here. That is a lot of heavy tanks. Let's dance, shall we? Okay, IS first, and we fire and we pen. It's no aiming, look at that. Just backed off a little bit. We also have an SU-122-44 up here. The Stalin's Hammer, the other name. So far we got 2 hits, nothing spectacular, really. 426 damage down there it says. And now you can actually see the damage because whenever I have a different replay for somebody else, it never shows me that, so that's a problem. T150, hello, and of course it goes right into the gun mantlet. This is why I like world tanks. Oh, hello IS. Nice, 250 damage, not bad. Fuber puts a few shots into him as well, leaving him on 296 hit points. However, he has been spotted, somebody is shooting at him. Nobody is shooting at me yet, probably, hopefully not. Well, actually, another shot in the lower plate of the IS, beautiful. This is what I'm talking about, it always goes where you aim it. Look at that, another great shot into the frontal whole arm and bam, he's dead. 1155 damage. This gun is really accurate. And the balloon never gets very big, so I mean you can just see how well balanced this gun always stays. It's just a very good gun. Come on, Fuber, spot something please. I'm a bit lazy up here. SU-122 starts moving up. RIS is only on 288 health. Not really sure if he's gonna survive or not, but doesn't look too good for him. I'm a bit sleepy right now, look at that. Just realized that, yeah, okay, why not, let's just shoot him. This is kind of a random Saturday, probably a boring Saturday, I just barely play and yeah. See, this is... I've been aiming at the top and I didn't shoot because, as I said before, you will not pen that. It will automatically bounce. Although if he comes up again, there's a bit of a risky shot. I don't know why I shot that because that was a bit risky. Didn't hit, doesn't matter. Okay, another shot into the... I went into the gun mantlet. Sadly didn't pen. Well, obviously the gun mantlet is very good. I was hoping to get the cheeks on it. Like here or here, but luck didn't show that, so whatever. 1400 damage already. Well, already, I mean so far, because I've been doing pretty much nothing this entire game. Okay, maybe we should speed up some things. Okay, here we go. Oh, he's dead now. 222 damage, 1600 damage so far. IS is doing some epic maneuvers of trying to flank us around or something, I do not know. Can get a shot at him. Oh hello, T150 has arrived. And T150 has backed off, as usual. Here he comes, shot into him and he's dead. 166 damage and destroyed. And yeah, I think that's the only damage that it takes from the SU-152. And he is using the 122mm. Because why? He will so quickly that IS is gonna be dead now. Yeah, there he goes. Not really sure the DPM on the SU-152, but it is definitely very good. Sturmill, hello. He's been camping down there for a long time. And that one, nice pen, 247 damage. Come on, 6.6 seconds of reload, another shot, beautiful, tracks him, 255 damage. And last shot, come on, Stalin's Hammer steals the kill, but we are at 2200 damage now. Yeah, this thing is a bit ridiculous sometimes. Sometimes, well, pretty much every time, really. I just like this tank. To get the ace in this thing, you pretty much have to do about 3000 damage. Oh, hello, even T150, great shot into the frontal hull armor, penetrating it. Average damage, doesn't really matter. And I get some spotting damage as well of 886, which is quite satisfying. Now I think it's time to move up a little bit. Fuber doesn't spot anything. I have 3 kills so far. Hey, hello, there's a friend. Yes, you want that too. Let's aim for him, shall we? Gun depression is working, beautiful. And good high roll and kill it, beautiful. 4 kills, 2.7 thousand damage. Use a little bit of bushes. And that's pretty much it for this game. However, there's still a T67 alive, and he just killed the VK3001H. And I do know where he is. I just need somebody to spot him. I do know that he's somewhere over that, on that bridge. As I point out. Nobody goes for it, let's just speed up the replay. There's the SU-14, dies quite quickly. He's not there, okay. So now it is definitely 100% that he's there. Come on, SU. Hey, there he is. Bam, one shot, and he's dead. So there's that. A game ended in, what, 9 minutes? That's quite a long time. But in that time, just casual ridgeline doing damage. 886 spotting. And 3023 damage is enough to give you an ace tanker as well as 4 kills, of course. You do usually need some kills to get an ace tanker, but if you get into a tier 9 game, about 2000 damage will be enough to get you an ace. So yeah, there's that. This was my review on the T25 2-7 American tank destroyer, and this is, I think, the first time I
never did belong. Tomorrow I'll be gone, don't cry. Mama, don't cry. I'm burning down this town. So if you see me around tonight, kiss me goodbye.